The true villain is revealed, and my baby Coo's gonna die! Up, Whitey Nerdigans, this is the one and only Packer Girl 89, and today's Manga Nerdigan live reaction video is going to be for Reincarnation no Kaben, chapters 32 through 34. So, last time I covered Reincarnation no Kaben, we found out that the true villain of this series is Nightingale, and she's manipulating everybody in the Forest of the Greats. And we found out that she even manipulated Ku to kill Seiya, which is just, oh my god. But we also found out that Ku was dying, and Charlotte stabbed him, and oh god, I'm gonna get him. I got a feeling I'm gonna be really emotional because Ku is my favorite character. I don't want Ku to die. Oh, this sucks. Anyway, let's get to chapter 32 first and see what happens next. Oh gosh. Oh, Ku's on the cover. No. Oh, Kanishi, why are you doing this to me? Kanishi. Oh. So, this chapter 32, is titled The Angel's Reminiscence. In the past, on a certain day, in a certain place. Russell. Oh my gosh. There's Charlotte. Hey there, comrade. It looks like you've awakened, huh? How do you feel? Who are you? Don't mind me. I said it, didn't I? We're comrades. Of course I mind. You have the face of a criminal. Don't be so cruel. Do you know your name? Are you aware of what your talent is? I'm aware of my talent. I know in exchange for my life, I can ensure I steal someone else's. No, so that means Charlotte's gonna die too! So she's the angel of assassination. I must thank God for this. Who do you want to kill? That's the hard part. There are so many people I want to kill that they're overflowing from my hands. There's older brother, father, grandfather, classmates, mother, aunt, teachers who pretended not to see, uncle, friends who betrayed me. How stupid. What? I said it was stupid. Are people like that worth trading your life for? From what I can hear, your motive is hate, right? I'm asking you if it's worth trading your life in order to take theirs. The lives of trash like them would be forgotten in time on their own without you taking them away. Then, how should I use this talent? Who should I kill in order to be saved? For what reason was she beheaded? Love. Love? Humans are all alone when they're born and when they die, right? Couldn't you consider your talent as distorting that very absolute? Being able to be with someone when you die has to be blissful. And it's even better if it's someone you love. And we've seen those romantic, sad stories like The Notebook when an old couple that have been in love and been married for like 50, 60 years die together. And it's just so sad. Oh God, just thinking about it is going to make me cry. Because I have a feeling I know what's going to happen. I don't have anyone like that. Well, then it's fine if you start searching for them now. After all, you've only just been born. It's fine to live your life seeking the best ending you can have. I'll even help you search. Are you a romantic? I'm the world's strongest. Of course I am. Oh, I don't want Ku to die. Why? Why does it have to be Ku? That's not fair. Smack. What are you doing? I thought my brains would come out of my nose. Yeah, Hitler, your brains are definitely packed with intelligence. Your smart mouth is proof of that. I miss Hitler. I know this is fucking weird that I'm saying I miss Hitler, especially since I'm a Jew. But god damn it, I miss Hitler because Hitler was so adorable. Oh, I wanted to protect Hitler so bad. Oh, Hitler. God damn it. I know it sounds so fucking weird, but I miss Hitler. If you're strong, then don't bully the weak. I just can't stand her fidgeting. If you have something to say, then say it properly. Hitler doesn't have any ill will towards you. He just wants you to speak without hesitating. What are you so afraid of? He won't bite. Pol Pot is here too. Huh? That's not... I understand. I'm sorry. Charlotte is just so cute. All right, you guys have made up, right? I have lots of other comrades I want to introduce you to. After all, we've gone through all this trouble of meeting each other through the petals. By compromising here and there and overcoming time periods and talents, let's all get along together. I also want to meet Newman and the others. I've heard that they're quite the capable people. I'm also interested in Picasso. I may be like this, but I'm quite fond of art myself. Strong people. I must also speak with Hi-Ha. As long as I can research about the petals, then I'll do anything. Also, if there are any women, I'll welcome them all. Excited, excited. It'd be nice if you could also meet someone that you would want to die with. Ooh. Oh, Those force of the great bastards messing with us. Pol Pot, get ready to retaliate. I'll use my enigma to call all sinners. That's right. Let's go and annihilate them all. No, acting irrationally is... Don't say something so foolish. We should make our move immediately and ensure Kusama's safety. Why something like this? I'll kill them. I'll kill them. Charlotte, calm down. Don't get ahead of yourselves. Don't get ahead of yourselves either, you guys. Kusama, the extent of your wounds. King, what are you saying? We must hurry and retaliate. You got set up, didn't you? Are you saying it's okay to leave things like this? I think this is when Ku, got set up by Nightingale to kill Seiya. I think that's what happened here. It's all fucking Nightingale's fault, that bitch. Of course it's not okay. Then why? Losing yourself to anger and killing is simple, but... What then? What's left? You only end up losing things. My comrades, I refuse to lose anymore. There's something up. There's no mistake. Someone's plotting something. So he knew back then. What are you saying? Just because they experienced history before doesn't always mean that those with talents are logical or reasonable. There's no need for us to stay as men of reason. We need only feel the urge to retaliate. This itself, Hitler, you were wrong. You were wrong on this one. This itself might be exactly what the schemer's ulterior motive is. See? Ku is right. Because Nightingale wants to start. I think that's what Nightingale wanted in the first place. This is all. Nightingale's just fucking trolling, man. This is all going according to Nightingale's plan. She is trolling everybody. There won't be any retaliation. I won't be able to hold on for much longer, but I intend on finding out the truth. I'm sorry, guys, but this is where our group is going to disband. I've created a rift between returners through problems I created on my own. Each one of you find your own paths. May you all be well. Ku, give me an injury. What are you saying? Your talent can do anything as long as you injure another person, right? Give me an injury so you can close yours. Don't screw around with me. That should be my line. We followed you here, Ku. Please don't leave us. Really, if we're disbanding, then I'll choose the path of heading down to the city and slaughtering everyone there because of evil. Me too, and me. Well, shall I have a reenactment of Texas Tower then? How about we do it together, Whitefeather? Sounds good. Shall we aim for a record-breaking bloodbath? Even if you aren't, I, Rudel, will attack the Forest of the Greats on my own. Those who wish to participate gather around me, the Phoenix. Sounds good. I'll go too. Me too. You guys. It's not that we want to live honorably. We're also not very good at empathy. Seeing how you are now, Ku, there's not a single one of us who can stay quiet. Phew. You idiots. Fine, if you guys are willing to say this much, I'll work you guys to the bone. Don't regret it. Oh, here we go. Oh, so here we go. Oh, these are pretty well done, huh? No, this one is spelled incorrectly. Oh, this is like we're losing everybody here. This is everyone's graves. Like we're seeing time go by here. Ah, it's true. Hey, over here too. Seriously? Oh, this is huge. This is pretty good. Amazing. Let's have parties inside. Sounds good. Agreed. Slice. Oh my gosh. Oh, we're seeing all of them die. Oh, this is so heartbreaking. No! Oh my god! content, didn't they? It's all thanks to your careful planning, Kusama. But what's left after prioritizing your plan, we weren't able to pursue the truth you were hoping for, Kusama. And that truth is finding out that Nightingale is the one that's behind all this shit. Was it really fine to end things like this while you're still unable to avenge your friend? Try asking that tome of prophecy of yours. Oh, Charlotte! I ship them! This is near the castle. Yeah, I thought it'd be oh my god, yeah, I thought it'd be nice if we could at least choose where we spend our last. I'll pass on dying in a place that reminds me of an isolation ward. Are you a romantic? Oh my god, she's asking the same question she did when they first met. Oh my god, I'm the world's greatest. Of course I am. Thank you. I'm sorry. Charlotte, if you happen to think that it's your guys' fault that I wasn't able to achieve vengeance, you've misunderstood terribly. I chose it myself to put an end to the time I spent with you all. And I've entrusted it to the rest to someone else, someone more qualified than me. That's true. Though if I had to say, I do have one regret. Just how we weren't able to find a suitable partner for you to die with. Are you saying you're a consolation prize? Of course, the unluckiest good. Oh my goodness! Oh my god! Oh no! This is no! Good night, Koo. Good night, Charlotte. I choose a consolation prize like this every time. Oh no! No! Damn it! Oh my god! This chapter! Konishi, you bastard! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh. Okay, I got too much chapters to get through here. I'm gonna get through this. Oh my god! Oh. That was so sad. I did not want him to die, but oh my god, the way he died with Charlotte was just so sad and so beautiful at the same time. Oh my god. At least they got to die together, okay. Alright, let's get to chapter 33, which is titled Barrier. Okay. Alright, here we go. I'll be barging in now. What? So suddenly? Is she sleeping properly? Yes, it seems like she wasn't too badly hurt. Seems so. Your face is paler than hers right now, though. That's not true. Well, whatever. The data Ku left behind recorded all of the circumstances up until now, and even everything about Seiya. And we're not talking about Seiya from Saint Seiya either. It seems like a lot has happened to you all at once, too, so it's not impossible you'd find it hard to sleep. Phew! Yeah, the other person, right? You said she was Yagayu? She's still in the intensive care unit. It seems she's in critical condition. Is that so? Well then, what business do you have with me? You wouldn't come to see me just about the results from a physical examination. We've just about finished putting the data the returner Ku left us. I want to put all the information together, so I've got lots of questions to ask you as well, Toya-kun. Yesterday we asked your body, so today we're asking your brain, or something like that. I'm still, I have to say this right now, I am still disappointed Toya did not take Ku's power. Toya, you should have done it, you bastard. I understand why he didn't do it, but I'm still pissed that you didn't do it. You should have fucking done it, in my opinion. If you're tired, I can come back tomorrow. No, it's fine. Thank you for worrying about me. Here we go. Well then, shall we begin? Before you do, may I ask something first? What kind of organization do you guys belong to, Kitazuka-san? I've heard you guys are a secret military force that focuses on domestic defense, but you don't seem like that either, especially your employees. Your base doesn't have a single window, but in the first place, where is this? That's right, you're not an outsider anymore. Well, where should I start from? I'll be fair and answer everything I can. There's no need to explain a single thing. What's important is that we're the #1 facility in researching the petals. Our higher-ups are seeking a conclusion where we completely oppose the force of the greats. Answering our questions is all you need to do. Wait, you don't need to say it like that. It's fine, I apologize. What is it? Ever since we reunited even more than before, I can feel a sort of distance from Kitazuka-san. Let's get back to the main subject. This is not a threat, but advice instead. That computer, this just plays back recordings. What's showing right now is only a demonstration. It doesn't have an operating system and thus has no transceivers, so it's safe. It can't be affected by Newman's talent. Was that so? But the master of computers really is more troublesome than we could have ever imagined. Being unable to use computers or the internet is, for us modern people, everything that has the risk of being hacked, information being held. Yes, oh my God. Can you imagine not having a computer or not being able to use the internet? I mean, oh God, I feel so old saying this. I grew up, I didn't have, access to, I grew up when when dial-up became a thing. So when did I first have access to the internet? Oh my God, this was, shit. I had access to a computer in 1998. And we had dial-up internet, we had Windows 98, and we had America Online. And I remember back then, we couldn't use the phone and the internet at the same time. And it was very, very frustrating. I remember being on the internet. My mom used to get pissed at me because she needed to use the phone. And my dad did too. He got mad at me as well. Yes, it was a very, very horrible time. I cannot imagine being on dial-up. I really could not imagine that shit. Oh God. Oh gosh, how old was I? Hold on, I'm thinking about this. I was 9 years old at the time. It was either it was either 98 or 99 I started using the computer. So I was like 9 or 10 years old at the time. So yes, I feel extremely old right now. Oh my God. Really? I don't think it's particularly troublesome, though. That's because Kitazuka-kun's got muscle for brains, and because he's hopeless with machines, isn't it? No comment. I'll get back to the topic at hand. According to this declaration, the execution of the Great Kind Plan is in 3 months. It's unclear why they postponed it. Ku said that everyone was being controlled, Newman included, but we have no proof. The way things are now, no matter what it is, there are 3 months left until humanity is destroyed. We need to figure out a way to somehow crush them before then. In the demonstration the other day, 1/3 of Australia was destroyed, a majority of the northern part of Eurasia was incinerated, and then carbonized, in several places around the world, including Hokkaido, have been reduced to craters. We estimate the number of victims to be at least 200 million. Woo! We compared the videos to the information Ku gave us and tried to analyze them. Oh, God. While also taking into consideration the great past achievements, that is. Firstly, the man who blew away Australia. If he's an acquaintance of yours, I'd love to hear about him in detail. Noble, I did meet him, but he was completely silent, so that video was the first time I saw him using his talent. Well, if his talent is on a scale like that, then I agree that it'd be difficult to just use it normally, but as expected of Noble, the creation and control of bombs seems to be his talent. But that wasn't just any ordinary bomb. It was a bomb made from antimatter or a similar substance. Even just 1 gram of antimatter, basically a spoonful, can produce destructive force 3 times greater than that of the atomic bomb that was dropped on Hiroshima. Whoo, shit! About about 800 times the energy of nuclear. That is insane. The bomb in the demonstration we saw had more power than the greatest hydrogen bomb in all of mankind's history, the Tsar Bomber. Woo! So you're saying that he's a guy that's way worse than a nuclear weapon? That's not all, you know. We confirmed it through satellite feeds, but while he was in the center of the explosion, the man himself was unharmed. A man like that? How did he even defeat him. Is it impossible to beat him with my fist? Well, no fucking duh. Of course it's impossible. I wonder. Forcefully changing the subject. Well, shall we move on to the next one? What was that crackly guy? Nikola I love Tesla. I said it when we saw Tesla's power. I fucking loved Tesla's power. He was my favorite out of the three. Nikola Tesla world system. His talent is thought to draw energy from the Earth's rotation. He turns that vast amount of energy into electricity and then releases it. Rather than just melting the Eurasian permafrost, he sublimated and carbonized it. Woo! The area he destroyed was greater than that of Noble's bomb. Oh my god, that is oh, dude, Tesla is so OP. I knew he was OP as fuck, but god, that really freaking confirms it. And again, oh my gosh, he turns the vast amount of energy from the Earth's rotation into fucking electricity. And then releases it. That is so freaking cool. He can keep his talent activated as long as he wants, as long as the Earth is revolving. Dude, Tesla is OP as fuck. He needs to be, his power just fucking needs to be nerfed. Tesla is one thing, but that was the first time I've seen a returner in space. That was surprising even for me. Hey, wait, can you stop changing the subject just because you can't think of a countermeasure? Gagarin can perform pinpoint attacks on Earth from space. His range is the whole world, and what's more, he can do multiple attacks simultaneously. Holy shit. What's surprising is his accuracy. The video showed the coordinates where he was attacking, but his attacks barely stayed. Or sorry, his attacks barely strayed. I'm sorry. Yes, Toya-kun? This is just my personal opinion, but couldn't there be a possibility that he could launch them so accurately because he was being guided by Newman? Ooh, that's a good question. Because Newman has her amazing forecasting ability, prediction calculation after all. Of course, we had data about that as well. They definitely had an impact, but his attacks were on the smallest scale, weren't they? On the surface level, that is. His attacks weren't meant to have a wide effect. Oh, sorry, to have a wide area of effect to start with, which means Gagarin's launches penetrated the Earth, creating 8 holes that were several hundred meters deep, like a hard geological layers like bedrock. Holy shit! It went 700 to 900 meters deep. Oh my god, that is freaking insane! In other words, his objective was to destroy impenetrable targets and targets beneath the Earth. It far surpassed the ability of the currently existing bunker buster. Holy shit! So with the bunker busters, which are extremely powerful, they only go like 30 to 60 meters deep. But Gagarin goes like 700 and 900 meters deep. Oh my god, that is fucking insane. Even if we were to try and escape war by creating underground shelters, it would only take one shot. In other words, not only did the demonstration leave a strong impression, but with just those 3, they proved that humanity has nowhere to run. Yeah, we are fucked. Humanity is fucked. So you mean to say if the force of the great so desired, they could flatten the Earth, incinerate it, or riddle it with holes? And what's more, that's only a fraction of their military strength. Charging! Oh my god. Oh my god. That is fucking insane. Like, when we had the demonstration, like, I knew they were powerful. I knew those attacks were goddamn powerful, but holy shit, I didn't realize how OP they were. Oh my god. So now we're on chapter 34, which is the final chapter I'm covering in this video. What? Shock's so loud. And chapter 34 is titled Rift. It's all over for humankind, mommy! Oh, let me read this thing. It's all over for humankind, mommy! Is he all right? That's just his way of relieving stress. He's like that, but he's a guy that skipped elementary and middle school and went straight to a college overseas. You can rely on him. Holy shit, he is a genius. All right, time to come back now, Yoshiki. Huh? What was I doing? Well then, let's go. Huh? We didn't get any additional information from Toya, and we've got loads of problems to solve. We don't have time to waste, right? It's time for your beloved research. But please wait a moment. Don't let go of me. Don't let go of me so suddenly. What should I do? If there's something I could do, I'll do anything to help out. I might be weak, but I'm also a returner and I have several talents. I want to stop Newman and the others. That would be a great help, of course. There's nothing. I don't have anything I need from you. Wait, huh? Huh? Why? Don't you get it? Even if we could win with the returner's power, it would just be nothing more than a dispute between returners. If you think of what comes after, there's no point unless it's us modern people winning, is there? Ooh, that's a good freaking point. And it's kind of reminds me of when Goku was fighting Majin Buu, and remember Vegeta came up with the idea of to defeat Majin Buu to create a giant spirit bomb, so that way it felt like the Earthlings were saving themselves. I totally understand. I totally get the logic here, because they don't want to depend on the returners to for every problem that they have. It's basically they want humanity to save themselves. I totally understand that. That is awesome. I like that. That's true, but you should fight fire with fire. Toya, I already told you last night, but I'll say it again, all right? Don't leave this floor. If you leave or make any funny moves, just like the Forest of the Greats, we'll treat you as one of humanity's enemies and will eliminate you, bastards. If you thought you were just getting a physical examination and some medical treatment, you're sorely mistaken. The ring we put on you during your exam is a bomb! What? If you make any strange moves, it'll blow up on its own. Even if you try to forcibly remove it, oh, it goes off! Holy shit, they weren't kidding. Whew, luckily, his Toya's, because he's a returner, his wounds regenerate. His wounds really are healing. So that's the talent of invincibility? It's exactly as the data described. Bombs may not have any effect on you, but I wonder if it's the same for that girl over there. Why are you doing things like this? It seems like you don't understand. We are humans and you are returners. And we can no longer have a conclusion unless one side is destroyed, can we? Whether this Newman is being controlled or not has nothing to do with us. Yes, it kind of does. It really kind of does, because... hold on, let me read the sentence. As long as the existence of returners is one-sidedly threatening humanity, do you really think we can live in peace? Okay, now this is where I kind of have a problem. I agreed with the fact that humanity should save itself. They shouldn't rely on returners. Fine. Agree with that. This is where I disagree. Now you're being discriminatory here. This is fucking prejudice. And especially like when you know they're being controlled by someone. Why are you destroying all of them when they are victims as well? You should be going after the source, aka the person or the returner that's controlling them, aka Nightingale. Once you get rid of the source of the problem, aka Nightingale, you're done. You don't have that issue anymore. Nightingale's gone. The threat to humanity is gone. So I agree with the first part with, yes, humanity should save itself, but eliminating all the returners is not going to solve your problem, especially since the returners are going to come back anyway. It's only that doing that is only going to put a band-aid on the wound. It's just discrimination to boot and being racist, and it's going to make the returners in general hate your ass. But if you destroy the source, if you destroy Nightingale, aka the returner that's controlling everybody, then you'll have the returners on your side, and you will not go into another war with them when they come back. So you get it, don't you? You think humanity needs to have no way to fight back, right? Wait a moment, don't you really intend to tell him? You don't really intend to tell him, do you? It's actually quite the opposite. How many years do you think we've been researching the Pels for? Even as humans have a chance at winning. We found a way to eradicate all returners, with you included! What? We're seeking the execution of that plan, knowing that you really still say that, knowing that, can you really still say that you want to work together with us? If you know that, then you can... Actually, that's a good thing, though. Because then that way, you can completely eliminate Nightingale, which is the source of the problem. And then you can live with the rest rest of the returners in peace because based on what we know, Nightingale is the fucking problem. Get rid of Nightingale! Your problem is fucking solved! Come on, man! Just do it! Just get rid of Nightingale! Please, just get rid of Nightingale, your problem is fucking solved! I thought he would ask us for help for sure. How did things end up like that? It's all because you told him about our way to annihilate returners, even though it was just an abstract theory. As long as our enemies are a group of returners, he's an essential part of our military strength. Wait, are you listening? You're so loud. Returners are enemies. If we were to have returners as our allies, it would affect the morale of our troops as well, wouldn't it? But you didn't turn Toya and them away. You didn't take away their belongings either. It'd be hard to believe that you're treating them as enemies, you know. Are you also planning something, or is it sympathy? Output test complete. Squad A, please kindly proceed to the detail. Hold on. To the detailed analysis stage. Oversits equipped with branches of Reincarnation, Yodomi, continue. Now proceeding with the mock battle ability test. Captain Kitazuka, how about you put on a suit for the battle, this battle too? It's dangerous if you're a bear. At least some protective gear. Oh! Huh. That's something for you to say after you've made me kiss the ground. I couldn't see it coming. Is Captain Kitazuka really human? Sometimes I doubt it myself. All right. Chats are forbidden. Oh, shit. Whoa! The reason I rejected Toya was because I have expectations for him. He's not the kind of guy who'd just run away and become a returner. He hasn't changed, I'm sure of it, but the Toya he is right now isn't like him. For some reason, he's being unexpectedly quite the wishful thinker, and he's being overwhelmed by a sense of duty. It's as if I'm looking at Seiya. Well, duh! The thing is with Toya, he's inherited Seiya's will. But I totally understand what you're saying. So I hit him with reality. In these circumstances, what I want to join us isn't just an ordinary returner. I want a noble and ambitious person, fall into despair and then come to devour me. Toya. I totally agree. I understand what Kitazuka is doing. And it's the same thing. Kitazuka, I understand. Kitazuka is doing the same thing that Ku is doing. They are both testing him. And I still agree with what Kitazuka says, that humanity needs to save itself. And in a way, what Kitazuka's doing about, creating a way to prevent returners from coming back is in itself a way that humanity can save itself, so to speak. Because this way, they'll destroy the root of the problem. So, returners can live in peace, which is what, Hitler and Ku, which is what Ku wanted in the first place. And even, returners like Hitler wanted to live in peace and live a normal, just live a normal life. They didn't want to repeat history. And they wanted a second chance. That's all they wanted. But the thing is, that's great with this formula is that if there are returners like Nightingale, they can just eliminate Nightingale and prevent the cycle from repeating itself, where Nightingale comes back again and threatens to control, or basically controls the rest of the returners and pulls strings and prevents the situation from repeating itself. So I totally understand. Kitazuka is doing both things, but I totally understand what's going on up in here, and also what Kitazuka is doing here, because right here, what he wants is someone noble and ambitious. He knows that Kitazuka knows that Toya is going to have to go up against people that are his friends, like Newton, and Newman, even though he knows that they're being controlled. But anyway. Was my way of thinking too soft? The matter at hand is how we're going to stop the force of the greats. I was trusting Kitazuka-san and the others without doubting them for even a moment. I thought we could all come together and cooperate in the end, which I think they could. if that can't be so, what should I aim for? What about my brother's thoughts? What will happen to Kusan's wish? The people who are expecting things of me, and the people who entrusted their towns to me, how can I face them? I have to think of something, anything that could be a plan to make it through this. Anything, 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 anything. Ah, it's no good. I can't do anything. There's nothing I can do. I can't think of anything. There's no one I can rely on either. Haido-san isn't waking up at all. Or sorry, like this right here. Haido-san isn't waking up at all. I can't do anything but wait for the conclusion 3 months from now. This is the end. Like hell I'll let it happen. Like hell I'll let that happen. Don't escape into despair, I think. Don't escape into despair. Think so hard that your brains catches fire. There should still be something. Toya, you turn off your cell phone sometimes, don't you? Ah, sorry. Don't apologize. As long as it's for your privacy, I'll allow it. I won't pry too much into it either. I'm so glad, since basically I only turn off my phone when I'm doing shady things, just like that time with Vlad and when I had that secret meeting with Haido-san. Don't turn it on outside of my domain, all right? Outside of your domain? It's quite rare, huh? For a great mathematician like you to use figurative language. Not necessarily, Could it be? No, maybe by some chance. Activation outside the domain confirmed! Yeah! Activating independent AI. Hey, good morning. What's wrong? You've, quite the bags under your eyes, haven't you? You're looking good, Toya. Newman? Oh my god! So, Newman's independent AI is still around! So, this totally means that I got a feeling next chapter, Newman's gonna reveal to Toya the truth. Oh yes, Newman's gonna reveal the truth to Toya about Nightingale. I just know it. But these chapters were really good. Oh fuck. Oh, I did not want you to die. But overall, I want to know what you guys think, especially in regards to what Kitazuka's test is for Toya. And in general, what do you think about what Kitazuka said about like humanity saving itself? I still think Kitazuka is right in that regard, and I totally agree. And now that we know that Kitazuka was basically testing Toya's resolve, similar to what Ku is doing, it totally makes sense. And I think they're going to use this. What I think is going to happen. They're going to use this formula that eliminates returners permanently to get rid of Nightingale, so to prevent history from repeating itself. Because Nightingale's power is just dangerous, especially now that we know that Nightingale isn't like Hitler or the other evil returners that came back that just wanted to live in peace. So I'm very curious what you guys think. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe to Nerdigans Inc. if you love what I'm doing and want to contribute to my channel expansion. There's a few ways you could do that. You could donate to my PayPal, Patreon, GoFundMe, purchase something off my Amazon wishlist. All that's in the description box below. Also, make sure you follow me on Twitter, Twitch, Facebook, friend me on PlayStation Network. All that's in the description box below as well. Till next time, Nerdigans, I will be seeing you later. Bye!